May, you have to believe me. I do, Peter. That's the problem. I'll always believe in you.
Simple joy of reading a comic book is a window to so much more. The global industry is valued at more than $14 billion, with a B, and it's expected to grow.
Wondering if you had a second to go over by a statement from the McCarthy Medical Center.
Just like the stories, its readers have evolved over the years.
No idea what you're talking about, Mr. Parker. Felicidad si ya la ha perdido.
Census data show that more than 20% of the people in San Diego speak Spanish. Chula Vista, that number's closer to 50. Yet, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to find comic books in Spanish on this side of the border.
When we first opened about 5 years ago, we would get a lot of requests for folks for comics in Spanish, and it was almost impossible for us to order anything.
That's Aaron Treitz, owner of Now or Never Comics in downtown.
Historically, comics have been dominated by straight white men. And that is changing in terms of the creators, that's changing in terms of the characters, that's changing in terms of the audience.
Treitz says that many Spanish readers are told that the Spanish language versions of their favorite stories don't exist. But if you can cross the border, you can find them.
Some of those books do exist, and we're seeing a lot of those come up from south of the border.
Naomi Cortez is the manager of Utopia Comics in Tijuana. She says they can get readers the comics they want, like Avengers, Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man.
Son varios, pero los de los últimos tiempos viene siendo la saga del infinito de Avengers, Killing Joke, el Batman que ríe, unos cuantos de Superman y Spider-Man.
Back in San Diego, Treitz says he thinks he knows why it's difficult to access Spanish titles in the United States.
I would imagine it's largely a business decision. Those books are available, and those books are available within spitting distance of us. It would be amazing if we at least had the option to order it.
Whenever Treitz can, he orders Spanish language comics.
And the few copies that we ordered, flew out of the shop immediately. And then we went back to reorder them and found that they weren't available in the system any longer.
Diamond Comic Distributors is the one-stop shop for store owners to order comic books. While they weren't available for an interview, they said in an email, "We are currently working with Panini to offer Marvel collections in Spanish. The first batch will be available in August." That's a sign of where the industry is going, according to Treitz.
I'm comforted feeling that comics are moving in the right direction.
Mis ideas son relevantes.
That there's an awareness at all of these different audiences. They could absolutely be doing more to support those audiences, but it's wildly different, significantly better than it was even 10, 20 years ago. So
No puede aspirar.
we're moving in the right direction.
Vaya que está orienta continuar.
Matthew Bowler, KPBS News.